I want to tell y'all about the crazy story on how I got monetized on YouTube literally back in 2010, because if you're not familiar with the state of how YouTube was back in 2010, then you won't understand like how much of a difference and how much it took to actually get monetized and how much easier people literally have it now to literally get on the platform and make money. So this is your sign, homegirl, homeboy. Y'all got it easy, low key, high key. Oh, and in honor of me telling my YouTube monetization story, I want to do a red lip because the girlies don't wear red lip anymore. So I was like, you know what, today for my makeup and stuff, for me like getting put together, I'm gonna do me a red lip. I got inspired by this L'Oreal PR package that I got probably some months ago. So sorry, L'Oreal, I know I am late. I am late to this PR package party. But it's better now than never, right? So they sent me this little red lippy and I really want to try it out. It's in the color La Roche Paris 420. I think this is the Infallible lippy. I'll link the name, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna try this red lippy out with maybe like a little black liner. I haven't done black liner in a while, so I was like, I want to go ahead and do that with a little bit of skincare incorporated and just my other part of my makeup routine. So while I tell y'all this story on how I got monetized on YouTube back in 2010, y'all gonna see me doing my makeup. And I switched out my lens. This is the lens that I usually use on my camera and on my videos. It's the Canon 1755 millimeter 17 to 55 millimeter lens, but I switched it out for my kit lens and I put like this fisheye type of lens on it. So I just wanted to try something out and experiment, have a little fun. Yeah, I miss that part of YouTube. And I'm very salty right now because I made some coffee in my Keurig and there's coffee grounds in here, but it was the last bit of coffee creamer and I just still needed a little bit of coffee, so I'm just drinking it with the coffee grounds. I know I can't be the only one who's done that before, so it's all good in the neighborhood. It's still good. But let's jump into the story on how I got monetized on YouTube back in 2010. I gotta say that part because it was 2010. So once upon a time, little darlings, little kitties. I'm just kidding. So back in 2010, I was in college because if you guys don't know, I actually started my YouTube channel back when I was in college. I used to watch, and I don't know if she'll ever see this video, but if she does, hey Dolce Candy, you're the one that inspired me to start my YouTube channel. But I used to watch Dolce Candy a lot in college because I discovered her one day when I actually discovered YouTube. So I had discovered YouTube. I don't know if I was like looking for like a song. I think I was looking for some type of musical song, or maybe at the time the guy that I was dating that did music, he was like a rapper and he did music. So I don't know if he like sent me something that he uploaded on YouTube. I just didn't know anything about YouTube. I knew it was like a music platform, but I didn't know it was like a space where people uploaded like personal content, you know? I had no clue that it was like a platform where you can upload your personal content. And I think YouTube came out in like what, like 2007 maybe, 2005. It might have been earlier, I don't even know. I need to find that out. If y'all know, y'all can comment in the comments below what year YouTube actually got started. I think it was like maybe the same year like Jenna Marbles and stuff. I don't know, but I was in there with those people like Jenna Marbles, PewDiePie. Well, I was a little behind them because they were already kind of like 13 steps ahead of me. These people have been posting for literally when the platform started. So, but Doja Candy, I discovered her. She just used to always be vlogging in her room, talking about like her experience being in the army, and she would talk like, she would like do her beauty and like her makeup and stuff in her hair, and every video was different, and a lot of her videos looked like they were done on like a webcam. Like it was just really old school, really authentic, and she would just talk. The videos weren't that long. She would just talk and upload. And how I discovered her was because I was looking for a video on how to become a fashion designer, because there was like no information on the internet about how to create, like how to learn like fashion design from like home without having to actually go to like fashion school. And a lot of the times when I wanted to learn, like I would just like go to like Barnes and Nobles, try to find like books, like how can I get like a fashion job. Like I really was interested in getting into fashion, but there was really no outlet for me, especially for somebody who was like in a really small town, right? So I went to YouTube, searched up that topic, how to be a fashion designer, and she was one of the first ones to pop up. So I'm using the L'Oreal Bright Reveal serum on my face. I already washed my face, so but I'm gonna use this on my face. But yeah, this is my first time trying this out, so y'all are gonna see me try it out for the first time on camera. But yeah, so there was nobody like talking about none of that, like nothing about how to be a fashion designer. So I discovered her and she was talking about it, and I ended up subscribing to her. But that's when I discovered that she was doing more content than just talking about how to be a fashion designer. She was talking about like, ooh, I'm sorry y'all, this stuff smells good. Wow, I'm sorry, this is, ooh, another glass skin product. They're really soft on my skin. This is way more like lightweight than some of the other serums I've used, but I like this a lot. Oh, it's good. Sorry y'all, I just got shocked. But yeah, so she would talk about a lot of different things on her channel, but I noticed that she was like an influencer, and then she started to just talk about how she posts, and I want to say she made a video about like how she makes money from YouTube, or maybe she didn't. She just talked about how it was like her job, or like, I don't know. I just remember her saying like she does YouTube and like creates content, and she was like an influencer. And I'm like, what's an influencer? Like, what is like a beauty blogger or whatever you call it, or a fashion blogger or whatever? So that's how I kind of got into like how I got like how I discovered the aspects of YouTube. So then as I was in college, I uploaded like my first video. I don't even remember what my first video was. I probably was just sitting down talking to my webcam in my dorm room, and I just started talking. I remember telling my friend Mallory, I was like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. It might have been my friend Mallory or Jam, because it might have been Jam. I can't remember. I feel like I started with my friend Jam, which was one of my best friends from high school. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Like I was like, I'm gonna start like, and I'm gonna put myself out there. So by that time, I was like uploading DIY content. Like I think I have a video on my, like literally in my dorm room from like 2010 of me like uploading like outfits. Like I was doing like little transitions outfits. Like I wasn't talking, I was just like playing music in the background, because you didn't really get copyright back in the day like you do now. So I was like playing my music in the background and all that jazz, right? So by this time I had to like switch dorms, because this is another story, but me and my best friend from high school, we actually ended up like getting into it. So I ended up like switching dorms, and I was like living in like an apartment style dorm. Well, both places were apartment style dorms. So but I just ended up switching in another apartment with another group of girls. And this is when I started, once I like ended up switching into another apartment in college, this is when I started to, I was still posting, but I started to go like live. And live wasn't like really like a big thing back then. Like I believe I was going live, because you know everybody used to be like on Skype and stuff like that. You would like Skype your friends and stuff. So like Skype was like a really big thing, and like webcam video was a big thing, because when I started I didn't have a camera, I just had a webcam. So I used to do everything on my webcam. I used to film everything on my webcam. I didn't have like a phone, because I don't remember having a phone in college. No, I was 2010. No, I didn't have no phone. I don't think I had an iPhone. Okay, so this is the L'Oreal, or I did, and it was like really old, but this is the L'Oreal Bright Reveal sunscreen. This is a daily lotion, so I'm just gonna apply this. This is great to use as a primer as well, it says, before your makeup, so that's why I'm using it. But yeah, I didn't have a phone, so I would just do everything from my webcam, and that is how I started. So then that is when I was on like this like live with my subscribers, and I probably had maybe 1,000. Maybe I had 1,000. Or maybe I had 500. I don't even remember how many subscribers I had at the time, but it wasn't a lot, because I literally had just got started with my YouTube journey. It wasn't a lot, but I was like trying to be consistent, but I wasn't really like super consistent. I was just posting for fun. I was in college, I would post with my friends and stuff, right? So I'm like on this live stream. And I'm just on there, and it's probably like not even that many people on there. maybe like 10, literally, even if that. I don't even think it was that many people. And I'm on there and I'm just chatting it up with the people, talking, and somebody comes in and just is like talking to me and stuff, right? And this guy is just like talking, and at first I kind of felt uncomfortable because I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm like, this man is like talking, like, who is he? And he's just asking me different questions and complimenting me and stuff like that. And I don't really remember everything he was saying. Like, I just remember he was just asking me questions. He was just participating, right? And then, like, out of nowhere, he was like, I'm gonna monetize you on YouTube. And it was, I think maybe I was talking about like wanting, like dreaming of being monetized on YouTube. I had to have been. I think I was. So I'm like, yeah, like, or maybe I wasn't. I don't even think I was. I don't remember exactly, you guys. But I just remember him being on there and he was like, yeah, I'm finna monetize you on YouTube. And I'm like, you're gonna monetize me on YouTube? Because at the time, I think you had to have, so many subscribers. Like, at the time, I don't remember how many you had to have though. I don't remember exactly at the time how many subscribers that you had to have, or like if it was like a watch time thing. I don't know. It wasn't, I really want to say it was like at random. I can't remember. But all I remember is it was harder to get monetized. So I'm like, okay, like, you're gonna monetize me? Like, how can you monetize me? Like, I'm like, I don't think this is real. Like, I'm like, he gonna try to like hack my page or something, right? So he was like, no, like, I'm gonna monetize you. Like, I love your personality. That stuff is like getting in my eye. Like, I love your personality and I could just see you like taking off on the platform. And then all I see in the chat is people like chatting it up. They're like, oh my God, that's, what's the name? He's like one of the owners or like part owners of YouTube, or like was like a founder or like either a founder or a manager at YouTube. It was one of them. I can't remember. Still to this day, I do not remember this man's name. I don't remember the exact name or what he looks like or who he was. Like, I remember looking him up back in the day, and he was like a white guy. I remember him being white, and I remember him just being kind of more heavier set. I want to say he was like bald, was he? I don't know. Like, I remember when I looked him up, I tried to go look up some of the founders now, and I'm like, maybe there's one guy that kind of is who maybe it might have was, but I don't want to like quote it wrong. Like, so because it was so long ago, but it was such a random experience. So he was like, I'm gonna monetize you, and everybody was like freaking out in the freaking comments. Like, they were freaking out in the live chat, like in the chat. They were like, oh my God, that's so and so, like he's like a millionaire and he's like the this of YouTube. And I'm like, huh? Like, I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know anything, right? So I'm like, okay. Like, he was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna monetize you. So he was like, I'm gonna monetize your channel because I just see you being big on the platform. So I'm like, okay. Or he was like, I see you doing great things on the platform. And I think that's another reason why it's always been so hard for me to let go of this channel. Like, knowing somebody like came in alive that probably had like 10 freaking subscribers in it, or 10 people in it, and they like seen and believed in me, and I wasn't even doing anything at the time. I was just in my college dorm room posting, right? And I'm on live, like, just posting. But like, knowing somebody just believed in me at that time, and I literally probably didn't even have 500 subscribers, like, that is why I hold this channel so close to my heart, right? So he's like, okay, like, I'm gonna monetize you, are you ready? And I'm like, or I'm gonna make you be able, like, monetization eligible, like, make you a partner, basically. That's what it was. He was like, I'm gonna make you a partner, I'm gonna make you a YouTube partner. So I'm like, okay, like, and I'm like, I'm still not believing it, right? So hold on, I need to get my concealer. So I'm using the Stay Naked Quickie concealer a little under my eyes, and maybe I'm gonna use some underneath my eyebrows. But yeah, so if y'all see my daughters, yeah, please excuse it. But yeah, so he literally goes in. This is how I knew it was real, because I didn't give him any of my information. Like, I didn't give him like my password or nothing like that. I didn't have to give him any of that. Like, he had access to that. So that's how I knew. I'm like, okay, it's something with this. Like, this is somebody that either like owns YouTube or like has some type of management over it, founder, whatever you want to call it, right? So he literally turns on my partnership monetization. And it's like, I seen it after I got off the live. I seen it was like, congratulations, like you're part of the YouTube partnership. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god. I'm telling all my friends, I'm like, y'all, I'm about to start like being it. I'm like, I'm a partner, like I can literally make money. Like I was in college, so it was just so exciting. Like I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and even at the time, like in college, I was still like doing it for fun, like because I still didn't know like the gist of like how to like make a lot of money with YouTube AdSense. But like I'm literally like freaking out. Like, and as I started uploading more, like I started, you know, making pennies, because that's how it starts off when you're in the YouTube monetization and when you're in the YouTube partnership. So I'm like making pennies, but like I'm so happy because I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm about to start being able to make money off these videos that I'm posting, and I'm in college and this can help me. Now mind you, I didn't really start hitting like the threshold, because you have to hit a threshold with YouTube monetization and being in the partnership. So the threshold is $100. So I didn't start hitting the threshold until like after college. A little bit in college. I think I got like maybe like a few, I don't even remember when I got my first check. Like I maybe was like going back and forth home, so maybe I was in college, because I remember like living with my grandparents and stuff like that at the time and being monetized. So I probably maybe did get my first check. I was still in college, but sometimes some weekends I would go home because I was so close to my school was so close to home. So I had got monetized and I started making money. I started making money with my videos. Now as far as like brand deals and stuff like that, I wasn't seeing money. Like people would send me free stuff, but I wasn't seeing money. I wasn't getting free stuff in college. Like I was seeing like pennies of, you know, monetization from my videos in college, but I wasn't getting sent free stuff. I was just doing like DIY content and videos and stuff. But yeah, still to this day, I want to know who this man was that monetized my channel. He literally had access to my channel and put me in the YouTube partnership, and I've been in it ever since. I only got kicked out of it once, and that was literally last year. But I got right back in it because like one of my videos went like extremely viral on shorts, and like I guess YouTube didn't like the fact that the video, like I guess it was like owned by somebody else. I don't know. It was like a runway video. It was a fashion runway video. I think it was because it was by Vogue, and the video like literally went freaking nuts. Like I got like almost 1,000, 2,000, probably 3,000 new subscribers just from posting that video. And they like made me take it down. They were like, you have to take it down if you want your monetization back. And I went like a month without monetization. I've known people that have gotten kicked out of the partnership. Fun. I'm using the Stay Matte Rimmel London press powder on my face. This is in translucent. I've used this literally since the beginning of my content creation journey. As y'all can see, this is hitting the pan. But all that to say, I got back in the program. But I can say that YouTube, I haven't really had like major, even though that was such a unique experience, the way that I got monetized from YouTube. And I'm so grateful for that, because I just am. Like, I feel like I don't know why I never told the story. It's such a unique story, and it was such a unique experience that happened to me. Maybe it was because it happened so long ago. Like, I just didn't think, back then, I didn't think anybody would care about how I got monetized. And it was just such an intimate moment with the people who were there when it happened. I don't even know if any of those people still watch my channel to this day, but if you do, hi. But yeah, my monetization, I haven't really had success with my monetization, AdSense monetization YouTube journey. Now I've had success with my brand deal success, but as far as YouTube AdSense, I've mastered it just a little bit, but not enough to where I can like live off of it. And that's with me even having 118,000 subscribers. Like I'm grateful for that opportunity, but YouTube AdSense has not changed my life. It's given me an opportunity to be able to pay little bills here and there, like phone bill and stuff like that. But as far as anything like being able to just live off of it and like survive off of it, it has not been sustainable for me. But I still wanted to share, like I said, this story, because I feel like this story is very, very it was very, very unique to me. And now people just get monetized today off of, you know, you have to hit a certain threshold with in order to get monetized. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to, I want to say back then it was you had to hit the 100,000 mark. I can't remember, but now I feel like they've lowered the bar where they have made it less harder for people to get on here and to make money, or to just create content, and like I said, even to make money. Like, the bar is lower. It's not like as hard as it was back in the day to like gain access to monetization and being in the YouTube partnership. I feel like back then, to be in the YouTube partnership, it was like so exclusive, and that's why it was so exciting, you know, to be a part of it. It was just very fun. Like, it was very fun, and yeah, it was just very cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use a little bit of orange on my lids. Oh no, I have this julep eyeshadow palette in latte. I used this on my latte video. I'm about to use it again. I'm gonna see if there's like a brown or orange in here that I can use. Isn't this palette so pretty? But yeah, a little bit of this like little brown right here. Give my lids some color before I actually put the black liner on my lids. I haven't worn black liner in so long. But like I said, in honor of my YouTube monetization story, we're gonna do a little bit of a black liner and some red lip. Because the girls haven't been really eating that up no more, I don't feel like. The girls ain't been doing that no more. All that to say about my crazy little random YouTube monetization story. There's really not much else to it but that. I don't even want to draw this out. Okay, this is the L'Oreal Telescope Control Tip Liquid Eyeliner. Ooh, yeah, I haven't used the liquid eyeliner because I feel like trying to use liquid eyeliner, I don't know. I have like really kind of like hooded eyes, so I just have to be careful the way that I use the liner. But I'm gonna do, I think it's always best like when you have hooded eyes to do like half liner. So that's what I'm gonna try. But I say all of this to say, get on YouTube, y'all. Like, get on freaking YouTube. You have a lower entry barrier right now when it comes to YouTube. Literally. How's that look? Oh yeah, that's not bad. I really wanted to just leave it at half. I don't know why I did all the way over. But yeah, you have a lower barrier entry, so now is the time to get on here, and don't be scared, don't hold back, don't try to be perfect. That's why I said I really want to make a video about, I feel like the you in YouTube is coming back, because that's what it's reminding me of. YouTube is kind of reminding me of that moment when I literally was just on my webcam and I just used to get on here and talk. I feel like it's reminding me of that now, and I love it. So would I say that you should depend on YouTube monetization when first starting? No, I couldn't depend on it. I didn't depend on it. I was in college, so it was different. But now I would say do not depend on it. Make sure now that you are creating multiple streams of income, even though this platform, because if you're not just like cranking out content like a freaking robot, like you don't know how to do like SEO, and not creating videos that the algorithm, if you're not creating videos that the algorithm likes, that are like the RPM rate is like up there, it's going to be harder for you to get bigger checks on YouTube. Not saying that it's impossible, it's just going to be harder to gain those bigger checks and that stable income on YouTube. Ooh, this is like a true red, and it's so hard for me to find the reds that match back with me, but this one is good. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Ruby Woo, a little bit, but like not the dried out version. I really wish they would make, like, I loved Ruby Woo, I love the fact that it was matte, but I wish they would make, and I don't know if they have, because I haven't bought a MAC lippy in a while, but I wish they would like redo Ruby Woo where it just had like a little bit of more moisture in it, but it was still matte. Like, you know what I mean? Because Ruby Woo from MAC is that girl, and this is doing that. I feel like Ruby Woo, it used to be hard to apply it, But this is, what is this? This is called La Roche Paris from L'Oreal. This is gonna be a good holiday lippy. Yes. Yeah, this is a really true red for me. It's the red for me, okay? I don't like looking like, I don't know, I don't like my red to be like off-putting. You know, I like it to pop, but still be like subtle, like kind of like this Nike sign, you know? Like, I like it to be like that. Okay, I should put my earrings in. I should put my earrings in. This is such a cute look. I'm here for it. I am here for it. But yeah, y'all, that is it for my little crazy story on how I got monetized on YouTube in 2010. Just that was literally it. That is literally what happened. I told all my friends about it. I think I had told my mom, I told my family, I told everybody, like, I was super excited about it. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was just a little simple story. Well, it wasn't simple. It was actually pretty crazy. It was random. And it was cool. You know, like, kind of like those videos where, like, Mr. Beast will go in to, like, people who have, like, 0 followers or 0 followers in their live and, like, gift them money. Like, that was literally what it was. Like, that's literally how I can describe the experience of, like, how that was. Like, I literally was on live with, like, less than probably 10 people on the live. And he just came in there and, like, made my freaking day. Made my life, because literally YouTube has literally changed my life in a sense. Now, as far as AdSense, it hasn't. Hopefully we can get to that point, but yeah, that really did, and it made me hungry to continue to upload on the platform and have that confidence to be like, dang, like, you really think little me will do so well on the platform? Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, that is it for my story. Y'all can let me, if y'all figure out who that man was, y'all can let me know, okay? Because I don't remember, and I'm so mad I can't. I can't. I wish he would just show up again, because I don't remember his exact name. I'm sorry, but thank you, sir, for putting me in a part of the partnership program. You changed my life, okay? You did. I'm telling you, you did, for real.